Someone is asking, when things don't go my way, which happens often, I have a hard time dealing with it, and yet I feel powerless to change anything. What can I do?
This is the problem with not knowing how to live. A normal person goes between the world owing to them, then feeling that they need to serve the world, they owe the world. And in these two categories, the peace has lost itself. When you say, I'm not good enough, you have believed the thoughts that says you're not good enough. That's the only problem there is. It was another part to it too.
Says, I have a hard time dealing with the times that I feel like things don't go my way and I can't change anything.
That is the nature of Maya. That's the nature of creation. Your way is a limited way, is a tight road, is a narrow road. Why would you want to stay there? Go in the meadow, which means flow with life. Let what comes, comes, what goes, goes. Not because you are trying to surrender, because you want to avoid pain. When we limit ourselves by wanting a certain way and resisting anything that comes close to not being that certain way, what does that say? It means I'm limited, I'm small, and I fail. All of these questions can be remedied by wisdom, by a depth of looking at oneself and asking oneself, do I want unnecessary pain and suffering? And turn your back to the ordinary way of life and find spirituality. What is a spirituality for me? It's not the word that indicates a spirit. Spirituality means go deep, go in, find yourself, regain your peace, dwell on a high place, quit identifying with limited, join a satsang, a company of good, do activities that inspires you, cut down on the responsibility of doership, realize that you just landed on this earth, and just be happy.
Sat, you just mentioned surrender. Is that acceptance?
That's what I said. You don't need to force surrender. When you choose joy over pain, when you choose to go with a peace in your emotion and your thoughts more than on peaceful stories, you have surrendered to your bigness, to your liberty.
I'm afraid all the time. Being afraid is my first response in any situation. I fear illness and death. I fear for my children's well-being. I constantly doubt myself, and I'm afraid that I'm making the wrong decision. How can I deal with this fear?
Comes again from control. wanting to control the situations, feeling responsible, resisting a situation that is not agreeable. Again, I go back to the fact that the only remedy is to find the treasure house inside, within your own self. Fear is a scarecrow, is a ghost, is not real. The more you're afraid of it, the bigger it gets. But even if it becomes as big as anything, doesn't mean it's still real. It just means a big lie instead of a small lie. And to me, the sun and the rays of that sun of wisdom would really take away the darkness. Again, stay and stop meditation is very important for fear. Just to let it happen, let the thoughts come, let the scariest thought comes, let the worst thoughts come. Just for a moment, pull yourself back and stop thinking is real.
Thank you.
Namaste.
Namaste.